Hi everyone, welcome to another quick session. In this session, we will discuss another important topic. Um, you may see question related to this topic. Uh, so, in this particular session, we'll discuss about ethics. Ethics guide professional behavior in information security. So we have four canons, the ISC Square Code of Ethics. So it has four canons. If we talk about organizational code of ethics, the number one. So what is organizational code of ethics? Is um, organizational organization create policy and codes to guide employee behavior. The typical example is acceptable uh, use policy, right? Defines acceptable use of IT resources. The IT resources, the hardware, it could be anything. When it is assigned to the employee sign acceptable AUP, acceptable use policy. Code of conduct, confidentiality agreement. So, for example, acceptable use policy forbids downloading pirated software on company laptops. Acceptable use policy forbids using corporate device for harassment or hacking. Its goal is to protect the organization from liability, misuse, and insider threats. So organizational code is company level rules for proper behavior. So when you have a company hardware, laptop, iPad, iPhone, uh, you are not allowed to download software, uh, not all the some software, so which is which are forbidden in the company policy, right? So for instance, if you download any software, it is for personal use, but you use it for commercial use without buying the license, that is not allowed because you are violating the company policy and as well as the software company copyright, right? So we are not supposed to use a laptop uh, personal version for commercial use. So that is very important to understand because a company uh, may face issue. The software company can sue uh, your company. So therefore you need to be very careful. You should read the policy, what we are allowed to download and what we are not allowed to download. So because we do not, that particular device does not belong to us. Second thing is ISC ISC Square Code of Ethics must memorize for CISSP. We need to memorize them for CISSP exam. That is very important. Um, in this particular session, in fact, we are talking about organizational code of ethics and ethics and the internet, but the most important topic is this one, ISC Square Code of ethics. So we need to memorize them. We need to remember them. They are important for the CISSP exam. So, Code of Ethics, all CISSP must follow these four mandatory canons. One is protect society, the common good, and the infrastructure. Put public safety first. So people, public, human safety comes first. So that is first canon where we need to make sure we protect the society, the common good, and the infrastructure. So second is act honorably, honestly, justly, responsibly, and legally. Do the right thing even when no one is watching. Right. So you need to act honorably and honestly. So even someone is not monitoring you, someone is not watching you, still you need to make sure that you are a honest or credible person. So provide diligent and competent service to principal. Be professional, skilled, and accurate with your work. So you need to be very professional, and if you have skill to mm, perform any task, uh, you need to be transparent, right? If you do not have that skill, you also need to be very transparent to the company. Thus, you could deliver a good work. That is another third can, and the last is advance and protect the profession. Do not bring shame to the security profession. Always keep improving. Security is such a big domain that we always need to improve our skill or knowledge with the passage of time. So we are not supposed to um, think that now we have already learned security. Security is keep improving your security skills. So always try to advance and uh, and protect the profession. So, for example, report a data breach. So there are some example for the understanding. Report a data breach honestly instead of hiding it. Refuse to bypass laws or hack illegally, even if ordered by managers. So these are the tips. Very important. If exam scenario, always choose the most ethical option, even it is not easiest or most profitable. So always choose the most ethical option, even if it is not easiest or most profitable. Right? That is the exam tip. So another important point which I would like to highlight that if they ask which one is less important, so I think this hierarchy we need to keep in mind. Not hierarchy. This sequence. One is protect society. Second is act honorably, honestly, justly, responsibility, and legally. Provide diligent. Third one, and the least important is advance. All are important, but there could be a one tricky question that which is the least important. So then we need to keep in mind this Papa. Uh, so how we can remember all this um, for the memorization. So if we remember this word, we can say that is for memorization. Acronyms that, for instance, let's say Papa is provide protect society, A act honorably, uh, P provide diligent, and A advance and protect the profession. Right. So the last one is ethics and the internet. This covers acceptable behavior online, key areas, privacy. Do not invade personal data, intellectual property, respect copyrights, cyberbullying, prohibit harassment, hacking, illegal access is unethical even for testing without permission. So, respecting software copyrights instead of downloading cracked software, reporting discovered vulnerability instead of exploiting them. So, I think these are important This is very important topic for the CISSP exam. Thank you so much for watching this session. If you have any question or feedback, please share in the feedback section.